What else I have?
I feel like we gotta do an Elliot song for intro or outro.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you
I was
do.
gonna do an Elliot song.
You could do Devil on her for that.
Yeah, his birthday's on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
What a foolio.
He's not a fool, however.
Fucking pussios, huh?
He's a hardworking dude, man.
For factuals.
These fucking pussios.
Hey.
What Bell song should I play?
I like
Verge.
I want to play like an old one.
On the Verge just get me hype earlier.
Yeah.
On a Verge.
Bottoms Up.
I played Bottoms Up already on the pod once.
Like that. We have Verge. Look at that sounded good too.
Yeah, maybe stuck it out.
Nucleus. The whole album.
The whole album is good.
The whole album.
All right.
Just play the whole album.
Yeah, just play the whole album, this whole pod.
JKI episode 23. Here's a fun little song to get us moving. Happy birthday to Elliot.
Happy birthday, Elliot.
On the Kickback Conglomerate. Also DBK on TikTok.
Driving like I ain't got shit on me. Driving like I ain't with niggas who light up the blunt to pour for the energy. I bought a blunt and a bottle to match. Bitch, if I spoke it, you know it's facts. Bitch, if I hold it, it's not up for grabs. Bitch, all I know is I get to the bag. You better cut that shit out. Keep it bad, bitch, I fuck this shit out. I just move lower than low. Caring what niggas is talking about. I just be deaf to these niggas and blind to their business. Like a farmer be counting the chicken. Niggas be moving like giffies. Getting what's my motherfucker, I'm busy. You better thug it out. Niggas is bugging out. Shorty fussing, we fight, then we fuck it out. She back it up and I bust it out. I'm at the gang and I throw it up. Too much liquor had us throwing up. Smell loud, niggas know it's us. Some real niggas, nigga, that's a must. Where was you? I don't know. Had to do it by my loan. Money means everything I know. Like you fuck niggas, money's never under all these hoes. Screaming free my fucking bro. Screaming free my fucking bro.
It's a real one's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Elliot. E-Bell, man. DBK. The Dollar Bet King.
Back again, fuck what you heard. Smoking on this tower just to settle on my nerves. Bitch, I'm not a killer, but you got me on the verge. Bitch, I'm not a killer, but you got me on the verge. On my drunk shit, you do not disturb. Getting motherfucking money if my head is concerned. Bitch, I'm not a killer, but they got me on the verge. Bitch, I'm not a killer, but they got me on the verge. Fuck nigga, watch your words. Tell a bad bitch like let's go swerve. Light up the bridge and let it burn. Yeah, let it burn.
All right. I like this whisper in the background as we introduce the pod here.
Welcome to the Just Kickin It podcast, episode 23, with the gang. I go by the name of FB Fabs, aka the greatest motherfucker in the world.
Favorite. The Instagram
Why you looking at me like that?
Shit, the fucking little
That's how you
cat.
feel today?
That's how I'm feeling today.
The
I feel
greatest
good
motherfucker
today.
in the world. Bitch, I feel good
If I ain't
today.
gonna call myself that, who gonna call me that? Nobody.
No one's
I'm
gonna
with
do
my bestest homies in the motherfucking world. Damn, I said 2 curses in the intro. I don't give a shit. It's what you get for making me intro this pod. See truth to the right of me, aka speak truth. Nah, speak lies.
I don't know how to lie against my religion, nigga.
Poor man gets paid. AKA C Teezy, aka Technique.
Oh, that's my old shit. You remember the old shit?
You were Technique?
With my man,
My dad.
Young Ralph, aka Ralph's Ice.
Ralph's
What does that
Ice?
do?
You ever seen the place?
Yeah, Ralph's Ice is a place. There's also Ralph's grocery stores.
AKA Ralphie, yeah?
Ralphie.
Hey,
Man.
the gabagool and the gabagool.
How's everyone doing today? Wagwan, bruv.
We doing good, bruv. We doing
Bruv.
good,
I've been watching
bruv.
Top Boy, bruv.
Top boy, top dog in the
How
name.
we doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty fucking good. I feel a little well rested, more than usual.
Ooh,
But,
I like that.
Today was a busy day at work, but other than that, man, today I'm really happy. I did not know it was April Fool's Day, however.
Wasn't even a pod day. We fooled you over
So
here.
were you a fool?
Yeah, I'm working as hard as I did and didn't tell anybody else to do what I was fucking doing. Should have delegated more. I'm a fool for not delegating.
Delegating's hard.
I'm good at it. I just didn't feel like talking to niggas today. I just wanted to like work in silence. You ever have those days where you just want to do your thing?
Yeah, it's the best.
pretty much every
But
day.
I love doing that at work, just putting headphones in and just fucking.
Yeah, so that's what I kind of did today. But I could have been more effective. But other than that, man, today's a great day. The weather was pretty nice, a little windy and rainy and weird shit. The weather's been kind of up and down anyway.
Yeah, you guys get caught those snow squalls?
Yeah, the fucking bullshit squalls.
Nah, this shit. I don't know. This wasn't.
Snow Squall's gotta be. It's gotta be new. I remember ever hearing it.
Yeah, that word doesn't make sense to me.
It's like what is it? Like a sun shower?
No, it's just like intense snow for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, but there's fucking sun still out. Like you can still see around it. Like
I don't know what it means.
people fucking got like people in Pennsylvania got like 5 people died on like some interstate in Pennsylvania.
I saw that video. Did you see that video?
I didn't
Was it a
know.
car accident?
Yeah.
You didn't see the video?
No.
Oh my god,
No.
bro, it's crazy.
They were squalled up.
Dude,
Damn.
somebody almost got.
R.I.P.
You literally almost. We almost listened to. I almost watched somebody die in that video. I'll have to show it to you after. It was wild because you
Damn.
couldn't see anything. People are coming down and there's like already 8 fucking trucks stuck back to back, crashed into each other.
So that's how dangerous.
So by the time
snow
people were
squalls.
getting there and seeing it, they were fucking had no idea what's happening. So they were just crashing into each other. It was terrible.
This in
Oh.
PA?
I didn't know 5 people died.
You
Yeah,
said
one
this
of
in
them.
PA?
Pennsylvania.
Damn.
I-85, it said.
Yeah.
81, something.
One of those roadways.
Damn.
How you doing, Ralphie? Ralphie.
Ruffy, hey, Ruffy.
Hey, Ralph, yeah.
uh,
in Lewis.
Oh my god, because I do. I swear I'm gonna know where these buttons are one day. I'm doing well.
Yeah, one day. Yeah.
Doing well.
You're getting there.
You know, getting playing.
All right, well, no small chalk, buff.
No small talk.
But
Okay, are you continuing?
should I?
No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I will start about my week. I had a hell of a day last week in AC.
But this is what I wanted to get to.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So my buddy, Drew
legend.
Mornay, the legend, Morneezy, fought in Atlantic City in the celebrity boxing event at
That's fucking
Showboat.
dope.
And I really got to give him his credit, man. He improved a lot as a boxer between fights. It was obvious. Still got a little bit of ways to go, I think, before he's like, really fighting big guys who can really fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit is
yeah.
dope, though.
But he's
Fire.
come a long way, man. Shout out to him.
Fact.
He clearly put some muscle on. He's got a good team with him. His roommate Phil is a fighter himself who's doing well in his own career. So
It Phil Carr, right? Carr or Carr?
Yep. And it was a dope day, man. I mean, I was Gilly the King and
Gilly
Gilly
the
the Kid,
Yeah.
King, and he's the king now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he
he's
changed
on
it.
Insta on
He's always
IG.
the kid. to me.
And Wallow
Down on the
hosted
ground.
it.
I
As
see
well as,
Flavor.
Yeah. There was like 5 hosts. It was like Bitcoin Rodney, who I'd never heard of before that.
I seen him on Breakfast Club one time.
Wallow and Gilly, and then Flavor Flav all hosted it. And Drew's fight in particular might have been, well, dude, it started off with these 2 heavy set dudes fighting. They were the first fight.
Okay.
And they were kicking the shit out of each other,
Damn.
bro. And I was panicking because I thought Drew was the first fight. So I was like running around back, like behind scenes, like trying to find Drew, like, yo, am I missing my cue type shit? Because I was rapping Drew to the ring.
Yeah, I was going to say
And,
you were
yeah,
the 50 Cent to his Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
or
and
Lil
the
Wayne,
ring,
right?
The ring entrance.
And dude, these dudes were just kicking the shit. Everybody in the whole atmosphere was like real chippy. Like it felt like,
Like everyone was on edge.
dude, it
type
felt like
shit.
it could have been a free for all at any moment. Like I'm not even kidding with you, but I think,
Damn.
but I think people actually enjoyed that about it.
Yeah.
And like these dudes in the ring were really going at it, and they were going after the bell and like continuing the fight, and their corners were running into the ring and shit. So while that's happening, I go backstage, and I don't know if I should say this, but I have to because it was just so like they had me sold. I'm back there. That fight ends. They come backstage, and these 2 dudes are souped, bro. They're like, yeah, like we got blood. We got these dudes bleeding. I was like, bro, they were nuts.
Is that
They're
what
like,
fighters
"Oh."
do?
We got blood.
They were so soup chilling together. I was like, yo, I really thought y'all ain't fuck with each other at all.
They have to have that mentality though.
I was like, I thought y'all didn't fuck with each other at all. You had me fooled, but they really set the tone for the whole night. And then, I honestly feel like Drew's fight got a lot of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe the second or third most excitement of the night, really.
Yeah.
Because they love him, man. They love him.
He's
He's
entertaining.
good with the
Yeah,
mic.
he's
you know,
he's
he's
a
good with the
character,
mic.
man.
He knows
He's
what to
been
do.
a character.
Yeah.
And he's respectful too, which is a big part of it. I think that's why the guy he fought ultimately ended up losing the fight, because you could have made the case that, sorry, Drew, but even on the rewatch, I thought he outfought Drew, honestly. But I think he lost a lot of credibility in the way that he presented himself. He was very disrespectful in the ring, hands behind the back. And he
shit.
called out Roy Jones Jr. after the fight and shit. And,
What the
yo,
fuck?
This guy just talking
Gilly
shit.
was clowning the shit out of him, bro. It was hilarious. But long story short, man, it felt great, especially after, because when I was rapping in the ring, you know, like Kid and Player sitting front row.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say that. How
yeah.
was the intro? Like you coming out performance?
It was so dope, man. I mean, like right before.
I mean,
it
I
was a
seen the video.
Yeah,
but-
right before it was a shit show because they had messed up the cues and shit. So like they needed Drew earlier than they had him. So Flavor Flav was actually stalling right before I came on, and then they cut him off to they just started my song in the middle of him talking, which was like a fucking train wreck, but. It ended up working out, man. And people were so excited from seeing him that they were even more excited seeing me. And you know me, when I get amped up, I yell my lyrics. So like people were
You were
fucking-
yelling.
I was yelling.
You were yelling.
So
I mean,
people,
as you should. Fuck
yeah,
it.
but I think it
Get
was
into that
perfect
shit.
for what Drew needed, and you know, and then we spent
Yeah, the
Jack
video
and
came out
Jeremy,
good.
both won money on craps and AC.
Oh,
I didn't
nice.
play because it
Overall
looked
great
confusing.
night.
Overall great night. Yeah, I won't drag it on, but it was awesome, man. I'll definitely
shout
do
out,
it again.
Shout out to you. Shout out to
Yeah,
Drew.
shout out Drew. Thanks for the opportunity, Drew. I really
Congrats on that
appreciate it.
performance.
And I think you know, I won't jinx myself, but I think that we'll be back.
Hey,
We'll be back, man. We'll be back. So
Yeah.
y'all have to definitely.
I'll
come
be
out
there
one.
that
Yeah,
time.
for
Yeah,
sure,
for sure.
for sure.
I'll beat it that time. So we
about
couldn't
you?
be there because
Because
We
we were
were.
at
My dad's birthday party. So
60th, the big 60.
60.
happy
And,
birthday, OG.
Happy
60.
birthday. My dad turned 60. He had a joint party with my cousin, and he was turning 40. So they would call like 60-40, like together it was like 100. And it was like a small little
That's
intimate
sick.
party, all white party. We all dressed in all white, but we had a great time. The funny part was we pulled up, right? And me and Brandon are decked out, all white, all white. I see my cousin who's like hosting it, like set it up. She wearing jeans, and I don't think she was even wearing a white shirt.
She wore white shoes. I don't know.
She had white shoes.
I don't even know what I would have worn.
I
I
bought
don't have
shit.
all
I
white.
bought
I would have
pants.
to buy shit.
I
Yeah, I bought pants.
But yeah, so I at first like, bro, I'm about to leave,
He
bro.
said, "I'm about to
Change,
go
bro. You got me in here in all white. Me, you, and Miles could be a boy band in this bitch. Where everyone else dressed casually.
I was said, let's do it. Let's
But
be
then-
a boy band.
These guys were a boy band once.
the
we
rest,
were
of,
boy
yeah,
band.
facts. The rest of the party ended up being in all white, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Besides her, I was just like, I was throwing the fuck off. I was kind of pissed.
Because she put it all
She
together.
was- yeah, but she was wearing jeans. And I was like, "Where's your white, my nigga?" She said, "The rips in my jeans are white." I said, "Fuck out of here!" I was like, "Do you want to see all white?" I jumped out the
Poor
car.
man gets paid.
I jumped out the car. They're like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, nigga, godly." You heard?
But yeah, it was
You
a
looked
good
godly.
time,
I
man. Me, Chris, and Miles don't really go out as much anymore. I mean, we
Yeah,
never really went out
Collectively,
that
yeah,
much
we
in
just
general.
sat in rooms and
But-
made music.
It was a good time, and I was fucking out there dancing with Chris's aunt and shit. Fucking Chris's dad, stepmom. It was a good time. I had a really good time. Some
Yeah.
food, some drinks. It was
My dad's
nice.
side of the family is very weird. I was trying to bag this 41-year-old that we sat next to. Brandon saw one of my cousins. He was like, "Yo, she look good." She did look good. But
She
yeah,
did.
that's weird when your cousin look good. Like you don't know it's your cousin.
No, that's the funny part because Chris saw a girl. He's like, "Damn, she looks good." He's like, "I'm about to ask if she's my cousin."
Oh my god.
I had to ask.
That's
But Chris
fucking.
I had
didn't know
to
half of his family.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Hey, yo.
My family's pretty. Like my dad's side, I don't really be over there like that. Like I'm really close to my mom's
He
side.
said, "I gotta ask if she my
That's-
Yo,
cousin."
I rolled
That's
up there. I
nuts.
was like, "Wait, are you my cousin?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Lou is
"Damn."
nuts.
Yeah, Lou.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good time, man.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Sorry I
We'll see you
couldn't
on the
make it,
show
man.
soon. Yeah, he was asking about you.
It was?
Yeah. Yeah, he loves you. He loves your demeanor on the podcast. He says that he loves the way you talk, like he likes your whole
Hey, he was talking
Oh,
about the
appreciate
pod a
it.
lot. He was trying to promote us and shit to his family. They go, y'all heard of Kick? What did he say? Kick TV at first.
Yeah,
He's like, y'all heard of Kick TV?
Kick TV.
It's so weird seeing like my dad's old. Like he's 60 now, so like I don't know. I don't picture him as a 6-year-old nigga, but he talked like one. Like a 6-year-old OG cool pimp
He
gangster
did.
nigga.
He did reiterate that he wants to be on the pod.
Yeah,
He's
should-
like,
we
but we
should
gotta
have him.
talk. He's like, but we gotta talk about some real shit.
that's cool.
I was like, all right, bet, come through.
He wants
we
us to
can
do
talk
a
about some real
live podcast. I was like, that's another thing. But anyway, that was our weekend. We enjoyed ourselves. And shout out to Pops. Love you.
Facts.
All right. In lieu of the weekend being over.
Because I do.
Was the Oscars Sunday?
Yeah.
Or was it it was Sunday?
the
Sunday.
Oscars.
So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. The Fresh Prince, the God.
Giving some fresh slaps.
So
How
I think
do we
there's
feel
one.
about Will Smith?
I think there's one question we have to get out of the way first.
What?
Do you guys think it was real?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%, 1000%.
You know who the next?
Especially as I
You
looked
know
at the
who's scheduled to
background.
be the next guest on the Red Table Talk?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
So
Do you think he wanted to do that? Do you think like he curated
that's
his
not
career
good
to,
for himself.
Hold on. Do you think that he curated his career to be like this squeaky clean? He chose not to curse in
Yeah,
his
he's
rap
always
music.
been.
You think he decided at this point in his career to just slap a nigga on stage to ruin that?
I don't know. I think that
That's more of a Kanye
I have two
thing.
thoughts about it. The side that I lean towards about it being fake is that Will Smith needed this in a lot of ways. He needed an alpha moment. He needed it.
Nigga, do that shit somewhere else, nigga. Why you gotta do it in front of like?
Because where else
at
could
the
you do it that it
expense
could be
to someone else? Like,
I don't know. But the reason that I think that it's real is because of, like you're saying, all the backlash. He's getting a lot of backlash about this.
Of course.
So
is that an alpha
but at
moment?
the same time, they let him stay in the building and he got his award. So
yeah,
I see him at the after party getting jiggy with it.
He literally was getting jiggy with it.
it didn't look like it ruined his night at all.
I don't.
Why
see
would
that.
it? He didn't get smacked.
Yeah, he didn't. But I don't see that as an alpha moment. You know, I see that as a person
Moment of
very
weakness.
reactionary. Yeah, and I think that's a moment of you not having emotional control over yourself.
It was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I see it as a person that was fed the fuck up.
Okay,
Think about the timeline.
understandable.
You know what I mean?
Yep. That's what I think.
He's been
so.
getting publicly clowned
Ridiculed.
for years.
Yeah,
for a minute now with this whole situation with Jada and everything that's been going on. We know the background. I don't have to really reiterate it. And then there's also the background information that we've seen, like previous Oscars, Chris Rock hosted. He was also making jokes on Jada.
I forgot about that joke. I
So
remember
I
once
think maybe there was, even though I think that they're actually friends, though. They're actually all
I
friends.
believe they are.
they've been in Hollywood for.
But I think
20
at
years
that
together.
moment, it was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm sick. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm fed up. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're fed up, you don't make necessarily the right choice. And it was what it was.
I think it was the wrong choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For that time period and where check the settings, you know what I mean? So it's definitely, we obviously know it's an irrational decision that he made.
Yeah.
And I think that is at the expense of someone else that I don't know if he respected the person outside of that comment, but like Chris Rock, that shit's never going away. Like him being slapped, like that moment is forever a stain on both of those men's career.
Chris
the rest
Rock's
of their life.
tour sold out the next day.
Yeah, but still, like to the end of this day, that'll still be a bar for fucking ever.
But
Forever.
fake, I don't know, man.
What who wants to get slapped?
But to
though?
me, at the end of the day,
like
I still love Chris Rock. I
Well-
still love Will Smith. So I mean,
I think Chris Rock came out of that looking great too because he handled it with such class.
Yeah,
I
facts.
agree.
So, like,
Professional,
yeah.
professional for sure. I just think Will had one of those moments, man. He was just fed up with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And
think
it
so
happens
too,
to men,
man.
bro. It happens to anybody.
And it didn't change my opinion about Will at all. I thought he looked cool as hell after the slap. That walk back, he looked cool.
He did.
You know what I mean? Like that's just Will, man.
Will
He
Smith.
gonna make anything look cool. But you know what I mean? But
My overall opinion is that Will Smith needs some help. Like he said, he's a work in progress in his apology. We gotta work on that shit, man. Because to be a man at your age and at your caliber, to react in such ways is irresponsible and ridiculous, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just like
I understand that you're saying like, oh, it's like a volcano. You're passive aggressive. Now you're blowing up because you've been put down so long. I get that concept, but at the age that you're at, like you need to. There's other ways. You have millions of dollars to learn how to figure out how to get your shit together emotionally, and to do that at the expense of your career or other people's careers and shit like that, it's not cool. But I do get disrespect. Disrespect is not tolerated. But I stand on
I mean,
it.
what do you think about the joke?
The joke wasn't that crazy to me.
well, did you
But
see
if I had an issue, I would approach somebody outside. Like,
If
yo,
okay,
Chris,
so let me see this.
We gonna talk
If it wasn't-
outside as
if
men.
If it wasn't alopecia that she had,
Alopecia.
and it was cancer, would that change the tone of the joke at all?
I think
I
it's
think
the
it's
same.
just as disrespectful.
It's the same
If
concept
not
for
more
him.
disrespectful if it's cancer.
Yeah, cancer is a dying disease.
That's what I'm
Alopecia not really
saying.
dying from.
Yeah.
But it's still a.
But in my thing, it's just like, even a lot of kids, like I get the like. This is why I'm kind of weird about this because it's like I'm all for the society is way too sensitive with jokes and everything nowadays.
Comedy's
But there are
dying.
there's teetering lines. You know what I mean? Anything with some type of some disease that somebody can't control it's teetering a line that they could get feel disrespected and it could escalate.
Yeah.
It's teetering a line, so I get that. But at the end of the day, would I personally have done that? No.
What, slap?
Yeah. Would I have been Will Smith and got up on stage and smacked the fuck out of him?
Yo, he really walked up there smooth on that nigga.
First
time
you see Kodak's tweet? Kodak was like, I gotta find the exact tweet. Hold on.
The first when you sent that originally, Brandon, I was like,
I didn't think
what
it was real
the
either.
fuck? I thought he punched him in the face. He's
Yeah.
like he didn't get sued.
Yeah. Jim Carrey said that shit was like, he said if that was him, he would have sued him for $200 million.
You know,
Because
did you see?
can't erase
Did you
that
see the
moment.
aftermath? Go ahead, you tell the tweet
The
first.
Kodak tweet. LOL, what the hell Chris Rock thought Will Smith was going up there for? To give him a hug? Because Chris Rock's reaction was all going,
Oh, it sounded like he was
Here we
starting to say a
come.
name. Like I don't know if he was gonna like starting to say the security's name or something.
Oh,
like
nah.
he was like Rich.
I thought he thought some funny shit was about to happen. But he definitely didn't think he was about to get smacked.
I didn't think we were going to get smacked either.
and then even like when Will sat back down and obviously starts yelling at him, and you know I think that's where it became so real for everybody because at first it was
Facts.
just like what the fuck.
Yeah.
And then
Keep
when
my
you
wife's
yeah.
name out your fucking
and then
mouth.
and then Chris
That
was
shit
like
hard.
That fucking ate my soul.
and then Chris
I
was like
felt
I'm
that.
going to, and then he was like, ooh, I could. Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
bro, I wish I could know what he was about
Because
to
he got
say,
the
bro.
rebuttals ready.
I
Like,
wish
course,
I
it's
could
Chris
know
Rock.
ready.
what he was about to
He
say.
would have
bro.
roasted that motherfucker.
It's just it's sad to me because they're just two legends, man. But I think
Yeah.
their apology and stuff said to me that they're gonna be alright. I think they're gonna be alright.
Yeah, man. It wasn't. At the end of the day, it really isn't that big of a deal, man.
Yeah, sometimes people
It's
get
a big.
slapped.
It's a big deal, but it's really not that big of a
You know what
deal,
the cra-
especially between two such highly successful people.
Yeah. The crazier thing to
It was
me.
just crazy. That's a
was to
crazy
see,
moment.
like-
And Will Smith's first Oscar day.
Yeah. I think the craziest thing for me out of all of that was to see how fast the interneted.
Of course.
Like
How
they
many-
are fucking.
the memes is wild.
Yo, that night was crazy. The
Yeah.
next day was even crazier, bro.
Top
Yeah.
shelf comedy from the
They-
internet.
Well, because
Internet's undefeated.
I feel like Twitter was a little behind the normal because no one watches the Oscars no more.
Yeah, no one watched that shit. I didn't even know that shit. Like, nigga.
Like I didn't even know what's happening. That's why I was so shocked when I see it. I was like, what the fuck is going
yeah,
on?
Yeah.
I didn't even know the Oscars were on.
And that's why I sent it to y'all because I was like, bro, what
but
the
that leads to that lends to the point that it was fake because they needed the attention. But
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not
know.
gonna get the same viewings next year. So whatever.
But yeah,
it'll get
off
more.
that,
we had
get
to
more
test
views.
that, though.
than this year. Than this year.
probably. That's the reinvigoration.
Yeah, I would recommend though if everybody. I don't know if you saw it, but you want a real deep dive on that. Watch the latest Joe Budden episode. They talked about that shit for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And they really got into it. So I would recommend that.
How would
to anybody.
y'all react to getting smacked in the face?
Again.
Smacked
smack
is more
in the face?
disrespectful than punched
No, if I
In
got
what
smacked
scenario?
by a man.
No, if I'm getting smacked, we fighting.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
I don't know if I'm doing it on stage.
Well, yeah,
if
at
I
that
was
moment,
Chris
though, I don't
Rock,
know if you
that
would.
moment.
If
I don't
I'm
know if I am.
presenting in that moment and this is my job, I'm probably gonna handle myself accordingly like
Right.
that. But if he do another one, we fighting. Like if he's
Yeah.
like, but it's on. Like we have to get the fair one after that. Like it's we like, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Will Smith will fuck up because he big as fuck.
100%.
Yeah, but I gotta try. I gotta hit you one time at least.
Shout out Chris Rock,
Redemption.
man.
They said what if Chris Rock had ducked and
And we didn't.
yo
nigga.
that would have been insane.
That
That
was.
would have been
Laid
insane.
his ass out.
That would have
He
been.
should have did a
insane.
boxing movie. Then he would have been straight. If he did a boxing movie, he would've
Shout
been-
out both of them.
Yeah. Real quick, we don't have to really talk about the Grammys. We'll talk about it next week. But just real quick,
When is the
We're
Grammys?
talking about award shows. I don't know. It's coming up soon. But it says who will win Best Rap Album? Tyler, Kanye, J. Cole, Nas, or Drake? Just real quick.
Who will win or who I
Yeah, who
think should
will?
win?
Who will? And then should. Let's do will and should.
I think Ye gonna win.
That's your should. The should or you?
No,
or
I
who
think
will?
Ye's gonna win. I think Tyler should win.
Should win. What about you, Ralphie? Ralphie.
I don't know if they're gonna give Kanye the Grammy.
I think they're gonna.
They already
they
canceled.
do?
They already canceled his award. His performance.
I thought that was at. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
they did.
Grammys. They already canceled his performance.
Yeah.
I think Kanye should win, and I think Tyler's going to win.
You
I
think
agree with
Donda
what
was
he
better
says.
than Tyler's album?
I think Kanye had a better year.
I listened
But
to-
album-
But it's
album to
isn't
album?
the reward an album? Is it for album?
Yeah, I think.
I think
Shit, I mean, if you want to talk about whose album is the best, I think maybe Nas should even win.
And
I
Nas is up
listened to
there.
that album.
This is a good album.
I thought
But-
Tyler had a well put together album. I thought Kanye West had a more lucrative and more exposed and bigger album. So the
'Cause he's
best,
Kanye
so
West.
depending on the, yeah, but I'm saying depending on like what you deem the best is, or what is that musical integrity, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Tyler the Creator had a more,
Without my
I guess,
likes
textually
better.
sounding.
That's what I'm going by.
Yeah,
All I know is
And
Drake better
conceptual.
not fucking win.
yeah. He
He's
know
not going.
he know he shouldn't win. But yeah, that was just real quick. We'll
Tyler was
talk about Grammys.
performing a lot of his music last night live on
Oh, yeah, you
Amazon.
texted
He looks good. He's a
Bro,
great
he
performer,
was
bro.
eating it, bro. It was so crazy to me in that moment to watch, being like, bro, I remember when he was, I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not. Like, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
was a
and
low
now
key-
he's
he
like
was 18,
arguably one of the
19.
biggest. He's one of the biggest artists in the world now.
Yeah.
Yeah, trendsetter
Like
too.
that, like so inspirational to see Tyler do that shit. So
Mhm.
round of applause to him for having that show last night, man. It looked great. It looked
Word.
great. The stage was dope.
All right, let's get into some toppies. Real quick, if you guys have made it this far, now is the time to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and leave us your mom's telephone number so I can call her up. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Poor man gets paid. Leave it,
I
John
swear to God,
Hancock.
I'm gonna find the fuck is you talking about one.
you talking
It's right here.
Fuck is you
There it is,
talking
the third
about?
one.
But yeah, do that in the meantime. But what are we
What
getting
y'all
into
want?
first?
I don't know. What y'all want?
What does that say? Self-inflicted stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Start there.
basically, like, I was thinking some things that just like stress you out. That's just like it's really on yourself. Like you don't like. This is really not that big of a deal to be stressed out about. But just it's your own. Like you love. Like for okay. So example for me, how this topic came about was I was just bad Mets news came out today, right? And I just went through a suffering Knicks season. So for me, it was sports fandom. I was like, bro, why the fuck do I care so
do I
much
put
about
myself-
sports and like being a fan? Like I put energy and real life fucking feelings into this shit, and it real life stresses me out. And it's like I was like, damn, this is self-inflicted stress.
It is.
I was like, it's
gotta
so
stop that.
unnecessary, but I care so much. Like, why?
Mm.
Yeah,
But that's an example of something that's self-inflicted stress. So I kind of wanted to know, like, example for y'all, what y'all feels like some self-inflicted stress. We could talk about why if y'all want to, but
What do I do to myself intentionally because I care about it so much? That
it personally like stresses you out. But it's just like it's not necessarily a thing that has to stress you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that like we all create music.
yeah.
That's a like I this is one of my passions, but at the same time, the shortcomings that I have inside of music, or the ones that I think that I have, or putting something out in the stress of someone liking it, maybe like this is all self-inflicted. I choose this every time I do this. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I chose and I love and I'm passionate about. And every time I send it to somebody, I'm putting myself in this stressful moment for a period to where if someone puts a heart, likes it, or posts it again, or does anything to it, I put myself through do the ringer.
Yeah.
Content creation in general. Like even with the pod and shit.
this,
Right now.
Yeah, that would probably be. I mean, I'll try to pick something different, but I mean, the pod is definitely one, man. Self-inflicted stress with all the work and shit that trying to put a good product out. It definitely, is stressful for all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We've been stressed. We've
we've been stressed.
We've been stressed out.
I know we put a smile on every pod,
And
but
we inflict ourselves with that.
we do. But I think that self-inflicted stress a lot of the time goes hand in hand with things that are worth it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like imagine Brandon when the Mets fucking win a World Series.
That
Yeah.
feeling is
Yeah,
priceless.
So, but a lot of the same stuff, like music, especially, is self-inflicted stress. Because I spend nights into 4 a.m. fucking trying to make the same vocals sound good for 7 hours. You know what I mean? Like
And you're a fucking perfectionist
that's a lot of stress. But also staying up late, I think like inflicts a lot of stress on me
That's facts.
because I hate being late to work, but I am every day. You know what I mean?
too. Me too.
And that's
bud.
stressful. That in itself is stressful. Being late.
Being late
shit.
is a stressful
It's
thing in
stressful.
general.
That is
'cause-
stressful, yeah.
Yeah, being late to anywhere for me is stressful. So I could agree with that. And I guess the why you kind of answered is just passion about anything that you're passionate about is the why.
Or that you have to do. Like, I mean, because you want something. So like work, I stress myself out at work. I don't necessarily want to go to work, but I want money. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, but work's not really self-inflicted. It's kind of you kind of have to do that shit. You know what I mean?
you don't have to.
Like, I don't have to give a fuck about the Mets.
But if you want money,
So that was interesting.
I think that is a good one.
Yeah.
What about alternative rap names?
Young Sue's money.
Young Sue's Money.
I do. Because I
That'd be
do.
it.
That's
That'd be
it.
a Young Sue's money.
Young Sue's money and both the S's are dollar signs.
Ooh.
Mine's a little pocket watch.
Little pocket watch?
I like that.
Little pocket
You
watch.
just had that shit dangling with the chain.
Yeah, little pocket watch. You
I
heard?
like that.
Okay.
Mine's Young Garden.
Young Garden.
Yeah.
Does he keep that flower on you?
Well, I'm from Jersey, the Garden State.
Ooh. Shout out Jersey.
And I like to think I smell good and look beautiful.
Wow, you do.
I smell good and look beautiful. Look at that, how he pulled that together. I don't know why I picked
Young
little pocket
Garden.
watch.
I also named my latest Spotify playlist because I like to put together playlists. That's just something I love
you?
doing. Yeah, I like to send them to people. People actually told me they like listening, so I keep putting playlists on my
Oh,
Spotify.
that's so cute.
And I call it Young
He
Young
never-
Garden.
You ever get that playlist?
I never got that.
Yeah, me
playlist.
neither.
Well, you could go on my Spotify artist page and it's there.
Nice.
I thought you sent it to people.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But
Yeah, they ask for it.
Oh,
Because
we
I've
have
had
to
people
ask-
personally reach out to me.
I've only had
like,
women
yo,
ask
I
me
like
for
your
playlists.
playlist. Because I put it on my Instagram and that's it. And then some people have, yeah, I put it on my Instagram, bitch.
I never seen
Y'all be triple tapping or what? Triple tap my shit.
Nigga, I
again.
like everything you do. I
triple
comment on
tap?
everything you do.
Like,
Yeah, like
skipping
just go.
through it?
Yeah, like, oh
Nah.
shit.
I don't
Yeah.
skip your shit. I look at everything. I look at it vigorously.
Nah, but yeah, I love putting together
Vigorously.
playlists, bro. And that kind of brings me
Lewis
into fuck, I don't even know if it's on this bitch or not, but actually it is. One thing that
You'd like to be known for that you're not?
no, that wasn't really where I was getting with it. It was
Get your phone out, bitch.
fuck, I forget. God,
We are
gosh
looking
darn
at
it.
topics. Yeah, we are.
What's my shit?
gosh darn it.
Nigga, I like my alternative rap names. Technique. That was my first one.
Technique.
That was my.
Like Immortal?
It was TEKNIQUE. Technique. We should do a spelling bee one day. But
It was what
Well, that's not how you spell technique, so if that's
that's
how you
how
spell,
I
I'm
spell.
gonna win.
I was just like to spell words.
I was
Is that
thinking
how
of
we're
what you
doing
like to show people.
What was it?
What you like to show people.
What do I
Oh,
like to show
yeah.
people? What do I
Put
like?
people
Listen,
on
that's-
too.
'Cause
And
I
music
do.
was my thing. Like I love putting people on music. Love people putting on new music. I love sending girls I talk to new music playlists, anything, putting them on music.
I do like that.
Some people like putting people on a show. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah, I
shit
like that too. I would like to say I like to teach people new vocabulary words or like put them on the new words because I have like a broad
Yeah,
vocabulary.
that's I like that. That's nice.
I like to teach in general. To be honest, like if I can teach you something that I know, I like teaching. You know
I
what I'm
picture
saying?
being a substitute teacher.
Nah, I'd be a real professor, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You just put on a movie, be like, I do some shit.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
gonna
I
be.
would do. I'm here. If you have questions about just shit going on in your lives, come on up and talk to me while the movie's on.
Well, movie's on. If you want to
That's
talk in the corner,
Remember
I'm
the
there.
Titans is playing right now. Denzel going crazy.
Wait, this is my favorite part, guys.
Yo, Coach Carter's really good too. I watched that today at work. That's just fire.
They just put that back on Netflix like
It's
recently.
fire.
I really enjoy showing people music too.
Yeah,
but
right. It's such a good. I don't know
It's
why
the
I get a good
greatest.
feeling from
Because
It's
it
the greatest.
because it's the music you like has an embodiment of who you are to a certain degree. I feel
it.
like.
Yeah.
And the like I've made playlists for girls like that I've talked to, right?
You send them hidden messages in the songs.
No, but I kind of base the songs off of things that I feel or I think this person would like or how I feel about them
Yeah.
to a certain degree or like, you know what I mean?
To me, I just think music randomly just connects people. So like
Agreed.
people that barely even know me, like we've only spoke on the internet or something. They're like, I was like, oh, they just like my music taste.
Yeah.
And it got us a connection, it sparked conversation. I ended up being friends with some of the people.
Yeah.
You
It's
do. You
just
have
dope.
good taste in music.
He has an
Um,
eclectic
I
taste,
try.
I'd say.
I try.
Other thing, I like to show people my true colors,
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
my sensitive side.
Do you really?
I mean, I'm always sensitive. It's hard for me to hide my sensitive
My
side.
true colors.
I like to show people my music.
You do. I
don't. I don't. I'm scared.
I do, but I don't.
I like to show people hospitality.
I like to show people that too.
I like to show people the back of my hand sometimes.
Slap.
Like to show people my.
Oh yeah, Rand likes to do
No, what do you mean? Like that's a thing. Brandon likes to do that. Shut your ass up.
that. I like to do that too.
Kicking it.
To the ones who deserve it.
Yeah, I can't. Wrong answers only. Where we at with the
Mouse
wrong
dick.
answers only?
Oh, we're not
bro?
playing that game yet.
Mouse dick.
Oh, that's a game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. My fault. I'm ahead of myself. All right, then we can get into this. What would you like to be known for that you're currently not known for? So, basically something that you might be slacking that you wish you weren't type shit.
I I've always wanted
Or
to
that people don't know that is, you know what I mean?
Oh, something hidden or I
So,
want.
either way, something hidden or something you want to improve on, something you want to be known for. Either way, something you want to be known for that people might not see or that you feel like you don't show.
So I think that you could. Or I don't know if you'd say I'm known for it, but I'm known for making music, right? Like, what I'd really like to be known.
To me, you're known for being a bitch. I'm just kidding. Kicking it.
What I'd like to be known for, honestly, I would love to be able to help produce people. You know what I mean? I'd love to be able to be known as like someone who like can be in a room and just help you make your music better. You know what I mean? Like
people.
that's kind of
Like,
like
instead of someone hitting you up, yo, you want to hop in this song? Like, yo, you want to help me out with this?
That's his own art
like,
form, bro.
But you know what I mean? But like I enjoy doing that. I enjoy making small recommendations that can have big impacts. You know what I mean? And production in general, beat making, is a little bit different, but I like the behind the scenes shit of music as well that goes into the song making. I mean, I just played the beginning of, that album that, Elliot's song album Belly Full of Liquor was. I feel almost like I love that album like it's mine because I was so heavily involved in the actual creation of it. You know what I mean?
That does make you appreciate it differently.
With the mixing and me and him going back and forth, him re-recording vocals, him sending them to me, last minute additions, like all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So like, I would say I would love to be known more in the production realm than just as an artist. So that would be my answer.
That's a good answer.
What about you?
I don't fucking know. Let me cook. You got one?
Let me cook. You sizzling, what? Kicking it. So for me, it was kind of more of like a personal traits, I guess, things or whatever. I don't fucking know what the fuck you want to call it. But like for me, like I would like for when people are around me and then when they leave me to like a bigger impact left as far as like just good positive vibes. And it's obviously not what I'm known for. I don't think it is. But it's something that I want to work towards being known for. Like I want to give off good energy.
Good. Well, that first starts within, sir.
Yeah. So
You know how to do it. You've done it.
I feel like it's an inconsistency. You know what I mean? And I would like to accomplish that more because for me personally, like on the opposite end of me being the one that's hanging out with people with good energy, like I think about that shit after I'm hanging out with them. You know what I mean? Like damn, I like being around this person. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it impacts me in a way that's just like different than just hanging around the funny motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just a different impact, and you view those people differently. And I mean, as I get older, I would like to be that person for other people.
Good. You should. Leaving impact is one of like, I mean, it's not the answer to the question, but like I feel like it's something that I try to do with every friendship or every person that I meet to a certain degree.
I feel you definitely fall into that category of one of those people.
For sure.
Yeah, like when I talk to like my clients in the groups and I say like my purpose is to leave an impact. I'm here to make a stamp on your life. Like you're not gonna forget the things that I impute in you and the energy that I give, and that's just what I want to do.
Yeah, because to me, like being known as like just the funny motherfucker or something like that. I keep saying funny because it's the first thing that pops in my head. Because like,
you are funny.
We all know funny. Now I'm not saying that I'm funny, but I'm just saying that like being known as like something like that is just like a moment thing. You know what I mean? It's a temporary thing. Like, oh, you funny, but like I'm laughing here, but that's it. I'm not gonna fucking sit and think about that if I'm hanging out with somebody that's funny later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody that makes a positive, like just like good energy and good vibes and a impact.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about them in the future. You know what I mean? Even if I ain't even friends with that person no more, I could just remember that moment. Like impact lasts longer, and it's not a moment thing.
Sure.
So yeah.
F brought the vibes.
Fucking F brought the vibes. What do I want to be known for that I'm not? That's a hard question. I feel like I'm known for the things that I love the most about myself.
You?
I mean, to a certain degree. Like,
wow, this fucking
like I feel like all the things.
Motherfucker.
It's not even cockiness.
Yo, curse Chris off in the comments right now and like.
I mean, everything that I do, I'm pretty vocal about to a certain degree. I feel like I want people to know me as a person. They know that shit. People who know me, they know that shit. If you don't know me, then I'm pretty transparent.
So you think you're an open book?
I believe so.
But there's not something that it may be a personal flaw to you
In lieu is in
That might be something that you
So in the future,
want to like.
in the future,
Like,
I want to
damn,
be known
I
as
would
a,
like to like have people feel this about me, but they don't because I know it's something that I have to work on. Like my instance. you know
yeah.
what I mean?
So in the future, I want to be known as a nigga who has a sexy ass body. That's all I want. I want a six pack.
Alright, so some physical.
Yeah, I wanna
traits.
be like strong ass nigga. When you see that nigga take off his shirt, you're like, damn, that nigga sexy. Hey,
Okay. Oh,
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
yeah,
I respect it.
that's pretty much it. Other than that, like I do a lot of self work. I'm in therapy. I'm in a gym even, but like I do a lot of self work and reflection. And I help people for a living, so I get to do reflection in that moment as well. So, yeah,
It's a
nigga.
beautiful thing.
Where we
Beautiful
at
thing.
now? What's next one? Next one.
What do you think is the most underrated human trait?
Love.
Is that a trait?
Like genuine. Oh, like a trait. Like a.
Well,
What
I don't know.
do you mean trait?
Okay,
That's
I'll
like
give
a-
you my answer.
All right.
My answer is preparation, being prepared.
Is that a trait?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Maybe I worded it wrong.
Being a prepared
Like
person.
preparation.
Oh,
yeah.
he's always prepared.
Well,
That's what I'm,
Is that a-
I
is
think
that
it's
a-
underrated because you don't hear that.
I don't know if I mean I know what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, underrated human. I don't know. What do you want to call it? A trait, a thing.
no, you're. I think you're saying it right. As in
I think
far
you're
as
saying
like
it right too.
a trait.
But I think being
is just-
prepared is very underrated.
It is.
Because if you are prepared, you're not surprised by anything, any situation. You're ready to go. You won't fall flat on your fucking face, and you won't feel so aggressively nervous that you fuck up. You'll be just cool, calm, and
Well,
collected.
I have a good quote for you then.
That is a trait though. That's you said it right. I looked it up.
I have a good
Yeah,
quote for you
well,
then.
Yeah.
Luck
Preparation.
is when hard work meets or when preparation meets opportunity.
Opportunity. Yeah.
Bro, if you're not prepared, bro, you might miss that one moment. You know what I mean?
For
That's
sure.
what they say success is too. Like luck, preparation, and opportunity. You know what I mean? It equals success. Sometimes you could be very successful. If you're not prepared for those moments, those opportunities, you know, then
But yeah, I
you'll
think
be
it's very underrated because, like you said, you don't hear a motherfucker be like, he's very prepared.
Yeah.
You don't hear that.
You
But
don't.
I think it's very underrated and overlooked
You don't.
because a lot of motherfuckers ain't prepared.
No.
Like they wish, they hope. They think they work towards something, and then when that something comes across,
You're not ready.
they're not ready.
For sure.
I agree. I think underrated would be empathy.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Empathy.
Fuck you.
I think of that
Sorry.
fucking Ab Soul
You
song.
should have went before me. I should. You can piggyback
I
off.
fucking
it.
knew you were gonna say it. I was like literally the whole time I was like empathy. I was like, and as soon as you started going, I was like, oh, he's gonna say empathy.
I
I was like, he's gonna say empathy. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I say that because I've met people who are unempathetic. I think that meeting people who can't place themselves in hypotheticals that don't exist, that are not your own life, is a characteristic trait that many people do not have. And I think people should have or be able to put yourself in a different perspective. Look at life through a different lens. And empathy is something that's learned, or maybe, I don't know. I just have that shit. Some niggas don't have that shit. I don't know if you can learn it or not. Maybe some people just don't have. But like, I think it's an important thing being a part of the human race. You know, I think as human beings or animals, whatever you want to fucking call us, like we're a societal being. Like you're important to me. Like these people around me are important to me. And if I can't put myself in his shoes or imagine how Brandon might feel if I say fuck him, how might he feel if I say that to him? From me, if I sit in his shoes. That's important to know that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
No,
gonna
for sure.
maintain relationships with people, and some people don't give a fuck, or some people are lack empathy because they were empathetic and got hurt. But at the end of the day, empathy is something that you need to learn to be in a society, to have a family, to have a business, to be a manager. These are this is a very, very important trait to have.
Everything
So,
involves people.
yeah, so I think that niggas who say, I did this by myself, I think that they need to learn how to incorporate people because you working yourself too hard, my nigga.
And you didn't do it.
I also think
And you
that's
didn't do
wrong.
it by yourself.
Yeah, I also think that's wrong. I also think that's wrong.
Yeah, so yeah, that part.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Do you want to say anything on that?
No,
You wanna-
that
That
was
was where he was going
I was
with
gonna
it.
say
Retweet.
empathy, but you said it way better than I was. So.
Alright.
Yeah, retweet.
All right, let's see how this goes. We're gonna play a game called. Dude, my fucking mic is just not fucking working with me right now.
Miggity.
Empathy.
We're gonna play a game that will be called
That's so fire.
Wrong Answers Only.
Wrong answers only.
I'm gonna give you guys a question, and you give me the answer. Wrong answers only. So
Wow.
you're fun. Just
it
a
could
funny
be called
answer.
Wow. You know how Tao spelled Tao? Wrong answers only. Wow. WAO.
Wow, I would say.
Wayo.
Yeah, but you don't call a
Well.
restaurant Tao. Tao.
Well.
It's Tao.
All right. So wrong answers only.
Wow.
Your firstborn child's name.
Sharkeisha.
Y'all ever seen Observe and Report?
With Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything from it. I thought they did heroin in that movie.
I don't know if there was
They definitely did. Him and someone else.
There's a part where Aziz Ansari
Uh-huh.
is in there. It's just, I don't know, this is a funny part. It's just like, he says, "Fuck you, Ronnie." And he says it in such a funny voice. I want to name my kid Ronnie just so I can tell him to fuck you. Like
Fuck you, Ronnie.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
My first child's name is gonna be Vegeta Batman Sousa.
Wait, say it again one time.
Vegeta Batman Sousa.
Vegeta Batman Sousa is crazy. Vegeta Batman Sousa. This nigga's wild.
Dude, the Prince of All Saiyans and the Dark Knight. Like, are you kidding me?
The Prince of All Saiyans and the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, he's got it made. Vegeta Batman Sousa, yo. That's the man. Yo, that's my guy.
And he had the whole middle name. He had the middle name, though.
I'm going to name my kid Ravioli Rollatini Fabrizio.
That shit's fire, though. That shit rolls off the tongue.
Oh, all
Little
right.
chicken parmesan, eh?
Title of the documentary about your life.
You fucking suck.
That's what yours is? Mine's, fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Mine would just be,
In Lewis.
oh shit, not that
In
one.
Lewis,
Because
no.
I do. Because I do.
That's yours. We're just soundboarding.
Oh, then you can play my soundboard.
It's-
You handle this shit like fucking little kid. Handle shit like fucking little kid. That might be mine.
That might be it.
Louis
shit.
fucking nuts.
Favorite TV character.
Oh, this is wrong answers only? I had the right answer in my head when you said this before.
Polly Pocket.
Fuck, wrong answers only?
Mine's the dancing lobsters from the Amanda Show.
The dancing lobsters.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
I guess mine just gotta be Dory from fucking Finding Nemo.
Nigga, swiper, no swiping.
Dory. Oh
goated.
shit.
Dory goated.
Favorite quote?
My favorite quote? I gotta think of a quote.
Yeah, but any quote.
wrong
Any-
answers
wrong
only?
answers only. So it's not your favorite quote. Just any quote.
Fuck, this is hard.
Mine's when Batman said to Catwoman, he's like, in the Dark Knight Rises, he's like, this isn't a car.
What the fuck is it?
It's because he pulls up in the bat plane, and she's like, my mother told me not to get in the car with strangers. He's like, this isn't a car.
But he's still a stranger.
You guys ever seen the movie with Jonah Hill about they create the fake college? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, accepted.
Accepted, yeah.
Ask me about my wiener. He's in the hot dog costume.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, that's a good movie. No cap. They got away with making a full fake college, bro.
What's my favorite quote? Oh, damn. These are all good ones, though. In my head. That was a good one. From what's it? Friday?
Yeah, there's plenty of quotables.
Yeah, there we go.
The one that I want is, no, don't be a menace to society. He says, the crackhead says, I suck your dick for a cheeseburger, man.
I got these cheeseburgers, man. I suck your dick. In Lewis nuts.
Or when the mom says, you punch like a bitch.
Yeah,
The
that's a
grandma.
great
That movie is crazy.
That movie's ridiculous.
Best iPhone app? Flappy Bird.
That is a I'm looking at my iPhone right
Flappy
now.
Bird.
I'll tell you right now.
Batman Vegeta.
The best one is
Vegeta Batman.
Vegeta Batman Sousa. That's the name of this episode. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care what you say.
The best iPhone app is Vigaro, bro. I need my haircuts. No
I
cap.
do need my haircut.
Shout out Zebulon and Brick. I think we all go there.
That name is trash.
What,
Vagaro.
Is it Vagaro?
I thought you meant Zebulon Jesus' Lord Barbershop.
He was about to go straight to hell.
That is a long ass barbershop.
Dude, I love saying the full name to people. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? Oh yeah, I go to Zebulon Jesus' Lord Barbershop and Brick.
In Brick. Add the
Yeah, I gotta add the in Brick
specifically.
Shout out
to John. John want to come on here.
Dude, we could have John, man. Well, we'd have to really censor ourselves.
No, he got to censor himself.
He'd have to get over the censorship.
I would say Apple Maps.
I use Google.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Apple Maps is
Do you
trash.
use Google?
Yeah, Apple Maps is fucking booty sauce.
What?
Nigga,
Booty sauce?
Booty
I
sauce
use Apple's Maps all
and
the
milk
time.
duds.
I like milk duds.
I don't. You like them in Halloween? Milk duds? You
I used to.
You really ate milk duds on Halloween?
Yeah, they're milky.
You ate milk duds on Halloween?
Nah, I hate them.
Yeah, fuck them shits. Exactly. Milk
I'm not a
duds.
fan. I'll do one more. First date idea.
Mhm. The aquarium.
That sounds
The
like a
car
fire
wash?
first date. The car wash.
I gotta wash my
Yo,
car.
I gotta wash
clean
my
this shit
car
out.
later. You trying to come?
You trying to come?
And then hit it here with the. So what you doing? So what you about to do?
What you about to do? After she helped you clean your car is trashed. It's dirty as fuck. And she's helping you clean it and shit. Oh, so what you about to do after this?
Cause I do.
Because I knew.
Oh shit.
You ever get a... Never mind.
What?
All right.
It's got
That
a
was.
dumbass text message that pissed me
Oh
off.
yeah, I be
wanna-
getting those, especially during the pod.
Especially
Those are the worst.
mid-pod.
It's always
pod,
mid-pod. It's
those are
always
the worst.
mid-pod.
Like, if you ignore a text that didn't deserve an answer at all, like, it was just okay. Oh, never mind. We ain't
Yeah,
getting
we
into
he about to go.
We need a whole nother hour of pod.
We
We're
ain't
not
getting
doing it
into-
this
we ain't getting
episode.
into this.
We're not doing it this episode.
This
All right.
last one, then we're gonna go into shit.
We want another one? Nah. Let's move on.
Oh yeah, we're
Move
done.
on. Well, so that was wrong answers only.
Let us know if you like wrong answers only.
We're just kicking it podcast.
Kicking it.
Are we gonna get toxic time?
Yeah. All right.
Do it.
So right from there, let's go to the time of the podcast where we answer some very spicy, very, very spicy, mouth-damaging questions provided to us by our very own Chris Tyrell as he recognizes the truth in our answers to the questions that he wrote down and now is asking live in front of a camera and a microphone. It's Toxic Time with Teezy. Yes, everybody. Welcome.
Toxic.
All right. So today we will start off with high school, right?
Okay.
I was just reading, right?
What do you wish sex ed actually taught you in high school that you know now? Like,
Sex taught me?
no, sex education. So in high school we
Oh,
had
like
physical
health.
and health, yeah, right? So what do you wish that they actually taught you in reality, like compared to your sexual life now? So how many years are we removed from high school? Like 10 at this point? 10, 11?
Yeah, 11.
Right. So sex ed was like 6th, 7th grade. What the fuck do you wish that they actually taught you about real sex?
Yeah, I feel like mostly it was talking about body parts and STDs.
What do you wish they taught you?
That's really all they really taught me.
What do you wish they taught you?
Food, nutrition. They touched on some nutrition.
But what do you wish they taught you?
It's a bitch favorite position. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo!
They didn't tell me bitches like doggy so much back in the day.
They didn't tell me that all these bitches
I was
like this
missionary
shit.
for a few years, so I found that out.
Did I find out?
Oh, shit.
I
Is it
thought doggy
jokes?
was disrespectful
Is it
at first.
jokes or you want me to be
No,
I
serious?
thought
we
doggy
can
was
do
gonna
both.
be
We can do
I was
jokes.
serious. This ain't joke.
No, that's the real shit.
I
Like,
thought doggy was disrespectful at first. I swear to God, when I was a young
imagine
whippersnapper.
Mr. Eddie telling you how to like go in doggy, like how to switch from missionary
Bro.
and pivot the legs to go
Mr.
to
Eddie's
doggy.
crazy.
Like the 1-2 step, the transition.
Okay.
Transition. Like,
Oh, my God. I was just going to say, I feel like they treat... Mine's a little more serious. They treat like the sex ed teacher's job. It feels
Mr.
like
Gianetti.
Mr. Gianetti. I used to feel so bad, Mr. Gianetti, bro. And
Wasn't he the head football coach?
He
he was the
assistant.
defensive
okay.
coordinator. But dude, he had all of us, and like, bro, Captain could not laugh whenever he would say penis, bro. Every time he said penis, like he would, like it was like ridiculous. But I wish that, I mean, like sex ed, they basically, I mean, depending on, I don't know if it's different now, but they used to treat sex like you were supposed to not have sex until you got married. Like that's literally how they.
They tried to scare you a little bit.
Yeah, they try to scare you out of it, which I think is the wrong method. Like
this is what herpes looks like.
Yeah, like you got to teach people, you know, when to make the right decision. Like you shouldn't have sex with anybody you don't know. Like you know what I mean? Like
or
don't
feel
like
towards.
or you got to think about the long term of it. Sometimes you know what I mean. I don't. I mean, people wouldn't listen anyway, right? But those are the type of things that kids should be hearing because it would affect more people than just being like, sex is bad.
They also never mention how good that shit felt.
Right. They don't. They do not mention that.
They don't tell you that.
They
don't tell you how good that shit. And it can be an addiction.
And we found out the teachers was fucking.
They was all fucking. They were our age.
Yeah,
they were all fucking.
They're
Some
our
of them
age
bitches
now,
in there.
Yeah.
Why would they leave sex education to a gym teacher?
That's a good question.
Like that's a why that nigga?
Yeah,
like,
not to belittle the gym teachers, but there should be a specific teacher that's what they study only.
I'm not even looking at it as belittling the gym teacher.
I
Like,
mean,
why
the way
should the
you
gym
said
teacher have to be the one to do
It
it?
could be any other teacher, but why the gym teacher?
Yeah.
He likes to work out and lift weights. Let's run.
Or I guess
miles.
it's physical, physical
She and
education,
Eddie-
body.
She and Eddie have to be the one.
That's what I'm saying. They do touch a lot of the body
I get,
parts.
Yeah,
and stuff
physiology.
like that.
I get it.
Shit.
But sex is deeper than just the body. Like, because fat niggas have sex. Obviously, you're not healthy. They know they're not healthy.
But at the end,
fat niggas is
at
having
the end
sex.
of the day, to talk about the other side of things without the jokes, it's like you could say, what are you going to tell a bunch of teenagers that they're going to take seriously about sex?
Yeah,
bro?
they're going to be fucking anyway.
You ain't going to tell us shit that we're going to take serious. We going to laugh or be disgusted.
Especially the
That's
first,
it.
Especially the first. You guys remember the first time they put the fucking penis fucking diagram up on the overhead of the projector?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was like, oh my god, I can't believe
I wish I wish they prepared me to like know what like real vaginas look like.
What do you want?
There's no way to prepare you.
Yeah, what do you want them
There
to
really
do?
I don't know. Show me all the vaginas.
There
Like,
really is no way though.
The vaginas.
They're all different.
They're really all different. I mean, all
all
dicks are different too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't prepared. After watching porn was my sex education. I wish they taught you how to like hold your nut. Learn how to hold your nut because
I don't think that's how
Imagine the sex education course teaching you edging.
edging. Like literally, like when I was first fucking, I was coming like 30 seconds.
Kicking it.
It took me years to learn how to hold.
You
my
blaming
shit.
the gym teachers. You ain't tell me I was going to
Tell me how to do
it.
that shit. Why'd you tell me? I was embarrassed.
Imagine like it'll make for a more pleasurable orgasm.
Nigga, do you know how much shame?
yourself.
Do you know how much shame I had to walk around with for coming coming in 30 seconds? Like for the first like 4 years of having sex, I'm scary.
Damn, you a slow learner, huh?
Slow. Very slow. Now I'm a slow stroker, baby. I last in that
Oh
bitch.
my goodness.
Shit.
I'm up there now. Numbers. All right. Anyway, that's the
numbers
first
on
one.
the board.
Let's go to the second one.
Holy shit. That was only the first one?
Yeah, we're only doing two.
Holy shit.
What's the other one? All right. So, speaking of
Kicking it.
kicking it,
Kicking it.
we're at the age where we do. I mean, I'll speak for myself. I know my body, and I know how to do my thing. I know how to provide some good wood. I know how to lay down the pizzite. You heard?
Bro.
Hold up. So
Intro is nuts.
I have to preface it.
The pizzite.
The pizzite.
Lou is nuts.
So, what do you think the benefits are from laying some good wood?
I think the benefits
Yeah, like
are.
like let's say you lay some, like first time meeting shorty. It's the first time.
You get at least
you
a
go-
week without fighting. I'll tell you that. If it's a bitch you been with. You buy yourself at least a week of bullshit.
You buy yourself a week.
You good for at least a week and no bullshit.
You can end the argument. You can end the argument real quick.
Or are you done asking?
No, go ahead. What you got?
Oh, I thought I didn't know if there was more to the
Yeah,
question.
that's what I was asking.
Oh, that's it. That's the question.
I think the benefits are you probably got some on lock for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like especially even because you don't even have to be that good the next time. They know that
It's
that
possible.
possibility
It's
is there
possible.
for the amazingness.
This
you know
K,
what
but
I
it might
mean?
be his breakout
So-
game.
so now you got something that will come through on a, you know what I mean? Like So I think that's definitely a benefit and reputation.
Reputation.
Because she's going to tell her friends.
And
don't
also
tell-
satisfied
she's going to.
women, you know?
Yeah, satisfied
Yes.
women. Happy
This is-
women.
But there is
Everybody's
also a
happier
negative.
when women are happy.
Oh, Brandon got the negative.
There is a negative,
Let's talk about
There
the
is.
negs.
especially if it's the first time. That could be a high expectation that you might not ever reach again.
I've done that.
That's like, I compare this to the first Christmas with a chick and you give her the best gifts in the world.
You did tell me
The
about
rest
this.
of the Christmases, she might be expecting either step up or the same, and you might not be doing so well that year.
And you can't do that.
Yeah, so that's why I've learned to kind of, not with sex, but especially with Christmases, like I limit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I set a bar.
Yeah, we can go up.
I set a
But-
bar.
It's like you can't like when you're making food, right? You don't want to add too much salt because you can't take it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to like you can add a little bit more later on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like your total care package.
yeah, the total care package.
In lieu is nuts.
Listen, I do the total care package. I'm not doing the expert package, but the total care package. I'm mopping. I love that clip, by the way.
Mop.
But yeah, for me, I feel like the benefits are what you guys said as well. But the digmatization
The
period.
what?
The digmatization.
Is that real?
Digmatized.
That's a real thing?
Crunchitize me, Captain. Digmatize me, shorty.
What
Or nigga.
Hey, yo!
Digmatize me.
What the fuck, baby? Where can you define that?
When the dick basically hypnotized the bitch.
Oh.
And she then therefore is beyond logical
That's a con.
reasoning. And therefore you have the advantage. You have the upper hand.
So
you have
basically you gain the
control.
power.
I gain the power.
power.
Woo!
Well, you said that's a con? How?
That's a power.
No, he said that's a con.
That's a con because now you got, Shorty obsessed and doing crazy shit and
It could.
Oh, it could go that
Definitely
way.
Good dick can make a motherfucker go crazy.
Go crazy. I mean, good pussy can make
Yeah,
a
I
nigga
be
go
saying
crazy.
biggie, biggie, biggie. Can't you see?
All right, so let's flip it real quick. Then we'll
Kicking
end
it.
it. So, like, what are the benefits? Or like good pussy, right?
okay.
You encounter good shit. What are you more willing to do because Shorty offers the good?
I mean, I've never done anything like crazy, but I've definitely one in particular that sticks out to me is me and the homies getting ready to go out, and I'm already at my I left. We were meeting at my other homie's house, and we're all getting ready to go, and Shorty texts me, "Yo, what are you doing?"
You left the gang.
And I was like, I'm about to walk out the door to leave.
I'm about to be in that shit.
but what's up? And she's like, well, I'm free or whatever. I left so fast. I was like, you see the road runner, like,
The gang understand though.
The gang
they
understand.
understood, and I picked them up from the bar.
That's
Word.
nice.
Look at that.
So
Laid
it worked
down
out.
and
Win-win
came
for
back.
everyone.
Yeah, it was a
Win-win
win-win.
for everybody.
That was wild to me though. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm going out. Like it was my idea. And now everybody's
Oh my
ready to go
God.
out. I'm like, I don't need to go out.
For me, it's been a lot of like I deal with extra bullshit that I necessarily might not.
From having good pussy, you would
from being
deal with
like,
it.
if I'm I would deal with extra shit.
Right.
Which is not the right decision, by the way. It's definitely the wrong decision because that's
Right.
when toxic shit gets built up.
True. But the
And
shit
no one likes
fire.
toxic shit besides Teezy.
It's the time of the.
But yeah, I mean, I think some of the most toxic relationships I've ever been in was because of good pussy.
This is true.
Damn.
The benefits.
I'm
of,
thinking about it right now. I'm
Damn.
dumbfounded.
Yeah, you got to delete those girls' numbers. That's what I'd be doing.
I mean, the crazy shit I've done has just been extra. Like he was saying, like available when she ready. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like on call.
That's the worst shit. Is that they're no longer like I felt like in that situation they were never available when I wanted them to
Right.
be. So I made myself available at
Right.
any time that she was available. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That was the worst part about
Yeah,
it.
like I didn't respect my own boundaries.
Right.
When like the pussy was too good, but I mean the pussy's really that good. I'm still gonna respect my now.
The
I
pussy's
am.
Right.
so good.
Damn, that pussy's so good.
Y'all ever been with a chick that's so fire looking, but her pussy's not good?
I
like
hate that,
it's
bro.
like a beautiful ass Lamborghini, except it has a Honda engine in it.
Yeah, that's really depressing. It really
In
hurts.
lieu is
It's
nuts.
But I
sad,
mean,
right?
and girls can say that shit about a nigga. Like,
Oh
yo,
yeah, it works
he's-
both ways. But
yeah,
we
like,
talking on our perspective.
Yeah. But like, he
And
could
you got
be so
stick tag.
fine.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's so fine, but he don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it's
sucks.
a disappointing for both ends right there,
Yeah.
man.
Kicking it.
But so would you let that? Is there no continuation from that for you? Like if you're like very interested in this person, but that's lacking, are
Yeah.
you still gonna continue the pursuit, or it's just like fuck this?
I would say it depends
Deaded.
on how much I like her and how much she's willing to learn and how open she
and if
is
she has room
sexually.
for growth in that
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I think that's important because
Yeah.
like
Is
if
your
you're,
ceiling low or is it high?
I think that sex is an important thing. So like, let's say we're mid-grade sexually, right? But you're fire emotionally and mentally, and like you know understand that shit, and you're like good financially as well. We can work on a sex if you're open to doing it. Now, if you're not, then I mean, then you're kind of a dub. I need sex to be at least like good.
Yeah.
I don't need to be like great level, but good. We can get to great. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you're mid, I feel like we can get to a good level.
What about you, Ty?
Well, wait, what was the question?
Like if a girl like you're interested in, like your guys' sex together is just not good, and like do you still continue to pursue that, or it's done?
I'm gonna try. I'll tell you what. We won't die because I didn't try.
And she bad.
Yeah.
She bad.
And she bad.
And you're attracted to
we
her.
gonna
You're
try.
attracted to her.
We're gonna try to make this happen. We're gonna try to get it better and all
know,
that. Well, for me, a big part of like just enjoyment of sex in general for me is me being attracted to the person.
Yeah, that
Like
does
that's
help.
half the battle.
That
for
does
me.
help.
You know what I mean? So if I'm attracted to you and you're just laying there, like I'll probably be straight for at least a couple
Have
months.
you guys
know
ever
what I
tried
mean?
that?
At least a couple months.
Have you guys ever tried? This could be a difficult conversation to have. Have you guys ever tried to have this conversation with that person?
I have.
See, I have, and my experience was not very good
Oh,
because my answer was, it got flipped on me. Like, all you think about is
Like it was
sex.
your fault.
All you think about is sex, physical stuff. I'm sitting here talking about my feelings and
My
emotionally.
emotions.
Well, I'm like, listen. Well, my feeling is this shit gotta get better. So you can't respect my feeling on that.
Yeah.
How's that me just want like that's the thing.
My feeling is
that's what I'm talking
that
about.
this shit has to get better.
That's what about the thing about talking about sex. It could you could come across shallow, but it's like it is a big part of
No, it's
relationships.
an important component. It's
If
the
you're
glue.
too immature to realize that and you want to flip it into I'm being this and that or just all physical, I'm all about sex. No.
Mouse
Yeah,
dick.
no.
Let me help you. Let me help you.
Yeah, and let's help each other.
Help me to
I
help
think
you.
I,
Help me.
exact. I think that sex is a conjoined thing. Like it's both of us benefiting for it. And if I'm not benefiting like you're benefiting, then we gotta like work on
If
that
you
shit.
sitting there like a fish with a hook in it,
Yeah, like I'm not like, bro, I'm not doing that. And if we can't communicate that, if we can't talk about sex and we can't be honest with our emotions, then I don't know what the fuck we in a relationship or trying to be in one for. Because I think that sex is a definitely a delicate area to talk about, but I think it's definitely something that you should be able to talk about. Like I told you, I like to do the highlight reels after sex. Like, yo, I enjoyed that. Next time we gotta do that. Or maybe I give the but we can work on this.
what happens after you catch a dead fish?
Um,
Throw it back.
You put it down, right?
yeah,
You throw your shit back in the ocean and you try to catch another fish.
this is a fact.
That's all I'm saying.
This nigga's crazy. This nigga's crazy.
Hey yo!
If you're gonna be a dead fish, I'm gonna have to keep fishing.
What do they call them? Pillow princesses?
You guys handle shit.
I don't know
fucking
what
little
it
kids.
is, but like I said, it also applies to dudes. We said that, and there's
Yeah.
some dudes that
Can't lay wood.
maybe I got made fun of before by a girl. I've had some off nights.
Me too.
I've had some 2 for 15s from the field.
If you haven't had it off night, you haven't played enough games.
This is a
Fact.
fact.
I'm just
Lot of
saying, man.
times.
Ladies, if your fella tries to talk to you about sex, don't assume that they being shallow. You know, it could be a productive conversation
Yeah. But again, this is a very delicate one.
for both of you.
So you should both be very mindful of how you are communicating this and how you are approaching it.
It's tough. It's
It's a tough cookie.
It's tough.
But yeah, that's the end of Toxic Time with Tees. Please like, comment, subscribe. And again, leave your mama number in the comments.
Hey yo!
We tweeted a day with it.
TT, oh, we got realizations.
Oh, you got a real?
Real? Not real.
Unless you guys really want me to, I might save this for the next episode.
Oh, you can
'cause
save it
it's
for
not
next
fully-
episode.
It's not fully formulated, and I'd
Yeah.
rather it's a deep one. So
Okay,
I
cool.
want to make sure that I say it
We
the
have
right way.
time for
So
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so let's get into the tweets of the day.
All right, let me find one. real
I'll
quick.
do mine. I have mine up.
Okay.
All right, this is by David Salmon at I'm the CEO. He said, "People know your worth. They just hope you don't."
Damn.
Wow. Damn, that's deep.
That's fire.
That is
Damn.
dope. Mine is so not deep.
Well, that's just me.
I do too, but for this tweet, for
Oh,
tweets,
no.
I don't know. I just be stupid with tweets. That's deep. I like that.
Because people know that you that nigga, but
Right.
they won't
hope
treat
that
you like
don't know
that.
And they don't
Right.
want you to think that.
It's just like, can you tell a girl like her shit fire? Like you can't really tell it because if I tell her that she gonna know it,
Yeah.
then I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'll tell her though.
I'm gonna tell her too.
I'm gonna tell her though. My
Okay,
tweet.
go ahead.
My tweet is so stupid.
-2.
Sick
good.
of having Sick of having to go to 2 different huts to buy pizza and sunglasses.
Sunglass Hut and Pizza Hut.
The Pizza Hut sunglass, the Pizza Sunglass Hut combination.
Imagine like the KFC Pizza Hut shit if they did the sunglass pizza.
Yeah. We've
The,
heard of
the joint store.
the combination KFC.
You have
Long John Silver's now
Bruh.
is the combination.
So
pizza.
that
Sunglass Hut.
Long John Silver's, bro. Who wants that shit in
I don't
there,
know,
bro?
them
Have you ever
shrimps
met? We need to get Parker back on the podcast. Maybe he likes
Yeah, he
it.
probably
Maybe
likes.
he likes
Parker
it.
probably likes
Long
Long
John
John
Silver's.
Silver.
Have you
He
ever
goes
met-
like Long
fish
John
sandwich.
Silver.
Have you ever met somebody that likes that shit?
No,
Like, what is that?
I've
That's
never
no,
had it in my
I've ate
life.
there.
That's no business standing next to KFC.
Yeah,
yo, you'd have
they
the
really
greasiest sunglasses ever. Like them being together, nigga just ate some chicken wings. Let me try these on greasy as fuck.
They give you the little things, the wipes.
That nigga hand gonna be greasy.
All
You
right,
watch some
you
shit.
ready for mine?
Go ahead.
Because put Amy Schumer in a Walmart with some Cookie Monster pajama pants, and motherfuckers gonna fold.
Yo, I seen that tweet
Motherfuckers
today.
gonna fold.
I seen that tweet today.
Dangerous.
Why was Amy Schumer? I feel like I've seen a few Amy Schumer tweets recently. She
don't
done
know.
something?
She's
I don't
big,
know.
probably. She a big bitch.
Or she at the Oscars? Something. She had to do something.
That shit
The
had me
tweets were
dying.
flying on her today,
That shit had
like
me
recently.
dying, bro.
Tweets
That was the best tweet of my day.
Twitter is
today.
great, bro. Shout out April Fool's
I'm
Day.
literally
My Twitter
crying.
was
crying.
filled with April Fool's jokes. April Fool's
Oh,
Day
yeah.
jokes today.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, I'll just name my one April Fool's joke. I mean, do you guys have an April Fool's joke that you actually pulled?
I fucking hate
No.
April Fool's Day. I think it's so
Actually-
stupid.
I have a bad. Yeah, go ahead.
All
I'll
right,
tell you
so-
one that was pulled on me.
Well, I had one that I did. So, sophomore year, I was in a class with I won't say their names, but some classmates, right? And the one classmate behind me was like, "Yo, Chris, you gotta fucking fake a seizure." At this time of the year, everyone was having seizures. Like there was a couple people that had seizures that year. So he's like, "Yo, just do it, fake a seizure." I'm like, "Nah." So throughout the whole entire class, I said, "Nah," and then he was like, "Just do it."
I know this story.
Yeah,
God
so
damn,
I-
you're
So
don't know
then,
this story.
so
Such
then,
an
then when I
idiot.
decided to do it, everyone, like the circumference around me of people were like in on it. They knew that I was doing it. I was like, "I'm gonna fucking do it." So for the last 30 minutes, I started to act like I had a headache. I was like, "Miss Gazia, like my fucking head just is hurting." She's like, "You wanna go to a nurse?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm just letting you know."
Wasn't she a fire teacher?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
maybe
had a-
I'm thinking of someone
Yeah,
different.
Miss Gazia, she had some nice titties. All right.
I
But anyway,
wasn't- God
so-
damn it, Chris.
but so I act like I had a headache, right? The whole like last 30 minutes in the class. And the last, I guess, more 15 minutes later on, I raised my hand. I was like, "Miss Ghazi, I need to go to the..." And I fell out and started convulsing on the floor, like... And then she started freaking out.
Of course.
She's like, oh my God, Chris, oh my
And
God.
don't tell me you stood up and said April Fools.
I did. I got up and I said, "April Fools." She's like, "Chris, get the fuck out the classroom."
She
And
didn't write you up?
I was suspended for
Oh,
2
I was
days.
gonna say, I would have wrote your bitch
I was
ass up.
suspended.
This is my last quick thing about April Fool's Day. It's I just hate April Fool's Day because motherfuckers be lying and be fake 364 days of the year. So this one day that you're supposed to be lying, what the fuck? Why don't you have a real day that keep it real and fucking tell the truth one day? That'd be something different.
Keep it real day.
People lie and
Fucking
fake every
little
fucking day. April Fool's Day, another day to these motherfuckers, bro.
You guys handle shit like
Hey,
fucking little kids.
Dude, all right, real fast. My mom one day, I had guinea pigs growing up, right? And we used to
Guinea pigs is wild.
to put them out on the deck in our backyard so they get some fresh air. Right?
Mhm.
My mom comes running inside. Me and my brother sit in the living room playing like who knows, fucking Crash Bandicoot or some shit.
Fire.
And she's like, "Oh my God, guys, the guinea pigs are dead." We're like, "What? No! No!" Went outside. She's like, "Haha, April Fools." My
Oh.
mother,
That's
who is a
crazy.
saint, did
Who's
this.
a saint?
That's funny as shit, but fuck
Fast
up.
forward, summertime, guinea pigs out and soaking up the sun. Comes running inside. The guinea pigs are dead. We're like, "Haha, ma, good one." Fucking guinea pigs died of overheating outside.
Damn.
That was crazy.
Two April Fool's jokes that have played out. Death and pregnancy. I'm sick of that shit.
Don't ever don't joke about death and pregnancy.
Don't
ever.
do that to a nigga.
And LeBron James' April Fool's joke today was not funny considering we're not
wasn't.
even in the playoffs today.
Shit.
All right, we
Your
done.
season's over anyway, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. It's not over yet, but I'll be watching them tonight.
We wrapped up,
Yeah,
capped
we
up.
wrapped up, capped up.
I appreciate y'all for joining another episode 23 of the Just Kickin' It podcast with the gang.
Vegeta, Batman, Sousa.
Batman.
Like, comment,
Yo,
subscribe to the fucking YouTube if you made it this far.
And TikTok.
Appreciate y'all.
TikTok.
Love y'all. I'm FB Faz. That's C Truth. That's Ralph. We out this biatch.
Bang.
Oh, you
Happy
said
April.
you
Happy
wanted,
April.
the different one, right? I remember.
You need to run that back.
Happy April.
I just love that
guys.
song. All right, should I say the title?
Yeah.
Here's Run That Back,
Run
an
That
unreleased song
Run it.
by Chris Tyrell, our
Let's
very
switch my name
own.
back to See True. Fuck
You
all
might as
this
well just
jazz.
say a Chris
I like
Tyrell
C-Truth.
song.
I like C-Truth's better.
Me too.
You might as well say a Chris Tyrell song because they all unreleased. You don't have to say it.
Might as well.
In lieu
At this
of
point.
nuts.
All right, here we go. This is Chris Tyrell with Run That Back.
Run that back, baby, no do-overs. You need to chill like the leftovers. You had to stay cause you not sober. I'm like the jet when you lay over. Baby, I know now. This too much for me. This too much for me. I can't breathe. This really ain't my scene. This really ain't my thing. I'm too much in my bag. Hold up, baby, I need that. Need you to run that back. Finding time to waste, I need all of that. Run that back, baby, run that back, 'cause I need it. Speaking my truth, but I know that she hate when I do it. We been down this road, we been through it. I treated you special, but I wasn't trying to pursue it. Hearts like yours, I always tend to ruin. Shawty, you here for a season. You searching for deeper meanings. Believe what you need to believe in for the night. I need a drink right now. She in my face right now. Shawty too loud, pipe down. I need a drink right now. She in my face right now. Shawty too loud, pipe down. I don't believe that. She couldn't see that. I'm too much in my bag. Hold up, baby, I need that. Need you to run that back. Finding time to waste, I need all of that. Run that back. Run that back. Baby, run that back. 'Cause I need it. Yeah. I hate happy endings and stories. You need to stay in your lane with the Tory. Most of my nights I make music recording. You think that I'm fucking on hoes in a orgy. Hop in a whip, I'm dolo and low-key. You swear that you know me. I'm by my queso, come guacamole. Stay out my way though, just picture me rolling. D&D on my cellular. You want time, I can give it up. Foot on the gas, I ain't letting up. No, not this time. I need a drink right now. She in my face right now. Shawty too loud, pipe down. I need a drink right now. She in my face right now. Shawty too loud, pipe down. I don't believe that. She couldn't see that. I'm too much in my bag. Hold up, baby, I need that. Need you to run that back. Finding time to waste, I need all of that. Run that back. Run that back. Baby, run that back. 'Cause I need it.